Hello, basketball fans. Great matchup for you tonight between the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets and the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. And there are the starting lineups for each team.
Check out the small forwards. I think these kids are great to watch. These guys deserve to be in the starting lineup because of what they bring to the table.
Tonight we've got an interesting matchup in the power forward spot. Number 44 makes it clear who's the leader out there.
His counterpart tonight is also a guy that likes to lead by example for his team.
Well, partner, I say let's get to the action on the court, and we'll see how this one plays out. And now for the tip. So here we go. They work the perimeter. A little two-man action. They work it around the perimeter. Ten on the shot clock. Tries for two. The lay-in.
That's a breakdown. That'll drive a coach bananas. Help you to lose your hair.
Both teams are looking to get something going here. Gave it up.
Nope. So give it a racer. I love shot blockers. They add such a dimension to your team.
Great composure to pass it out of the trap.
Up and inside.
Now the turnaround jumper.
Nothing but nylon. Nice smooth turnaround jumper. The only negative, he's falling away. If he misses, he's got no rebound ability.
The small forward gets the pass. For two, way off target. The shot's off target. Now looking to create with a ball screen.
Hey, the pick and roll is one play that so many teams use these days. A great way to buy a step for the dribbler.
Now here's a look at the tempo for both teams tonight, Dick.
You know, it's crucial, Brad, that both teams stick to their style of play. If not, the chances of them winning definitely decreases.
The Demon Deacons will step to the line for the first time.
Concentrate. Got to concentrate on that free throw line.
Second one is no good. Oliver receives the ball. Cross court. He's in the clear. Misses from three. Up and in. Childress receives the pass.
High post screen, gonna use it.
For the bucket. The lay-in. On the dribble, gives it up. He attempts the three. He drains the shot. There's the tempo for the game thus far.
We've seen a combination of both short and long possessions here, Brad. Nothing wrong with that if that's your team's ideal style of play.
Tries for two. Up and in. Now they work it around the perimeter. They go inside and now back outside.
I tell you, inside-outside action always works.
Goes up for two. And he missed. Childress handles the feed. They'd like to get it inside to the low block. Unable to so far. Nice job of packing it in defensively.
Yeah, really doing a great job packing it in. Did a great job of anticipating that lateral pass.
For two. I wonder if he's ever going to get any help from his teammates, Dick. He's doing it all and then some.
I'm sorry, Brad, but this young fella seems to be their only hope at the moment.
Kicks it out. Boy, terrible execution on offense. And back they come the other way.
Great transition bucket.
Let's go courtside. What do you got for us, Aaron?
The sideline has been trying to get the team to play more up-tempo. The coaches feel that this is the style that they need to play and will work for them. Definitely something for us to track moving forward. Brad?
Aaron Andrews, our sideline correspondent, as usual, providing that extra bit of insight. Launches away. Busts the jumper. On the elbow, they feed down to the low block. Nice to have you along with us tonight. Dick Vitale and Aaron Andrews alongside. I'm Brad Nessler. We got a good one going. Scott handles the feed, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing.
Gets the rejection. No good. Coach now instructing his defense. Number 30 takes the feed.
Coming inside.
Gets the feed down low. Now the turnaround jumper. They take it off the defensive glass.
They need to get out and run their lanes now. Look at that spacing.
Picked out of the air. Here's the offensive drop step in the low block, but better defense.
I tell you, the defense doesn't allow them to get to the baseline.
Childress receives the ball. Tries for two. Perfectly executed. Goes up for two. The lay-in. Check out this highlight, Dick. Obviously a potential candidate for our Pontiac game-changing performance.
Wow, that's a great play, Brad. Definitely worthy of being highlight material. Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important on how talented guards that they have.
Yeah, that helps. Barnes checks in for the first time.
I'll tell you, this is what they need coming off the bench, Brad.
Oliver receives the pass.
Trying to go inside.
He wants a three. He missed. And a momentary look from three-point land. Great block shot. receiver receives the ball. He gets the rejection.
That's a great shot, man. He's like the human eraser. He says, get that baby out of the lane.
He dials long distance. Pittman comes in for his first go-around tonight, Dick.
I'll tell you, the offense doesn't miss a beat when this guy comes in.
Let's check in with Erin Andrews and what she's got in store for us, Erin.
Brad, both coaching staffs expected this to be an even matchup. Who will throw the first punch, and how will the other react?
All right, thanks, Erin. Thanks, EA, our third member of our team, providing that additional insight. Gets a second. Brown coming in for the first time tonight.
He will give this defense a different kind of threat at this position. Smart move.
Kicks it out. For the bucket, White picks up the defensive foul. Oh, the cheerleaders into it big time for their team.
They are really involved. I'll tell you one thing, they bring a lot of spirit.
He goes to the line for the first time. First shot, good. Yes, 2 at the charity stripe. He passes it out of the trap. Tries for 2. Up and in. On the outside. Goes up for 2. Perfectly executed. For 2, the lay-in. Pushes it up. And he'll kick it back outside. Cross court. He looks for the bomb. And he misses the shot. White handles the feed. The Yellow Jackets roster includes a number of skilled freshmen.
Brad, a sign of a good program is their recruiting class. This team did a great job in signing these budding stars. I'll tell you, he missed the post guy. The post guy had the great angle, was locking on a box.
For the bucket, in and out. White handles the pass. Here they come now on a turnover. Tries for 2. Up and in. Let's go courtside. What do you got for us, Aaron?
Coach has been very animated over here on the sidelines. His team is doing a great job of following strategy and playing that up-tempo style. I'm sure he'll continue to encourage them over the course of the game to ensure they don't stray away from what's working.
Thanks, EA, our third member of our team, and our sideline reporter, keeping us up to date with what's taking place behind the scenes and around the bench. Good job, EA. Goes up for 2. The lay-in.
Tempo tempo of the game really important here. You want to establish some good tempo.
Tries to turn, and the defense comes up with a play.
What a terrific play to stop that spin move.
The Yellow Jackets now looking for a basket in transition. Up and in. The Demon Deacons are a half-court team, and they seem to be at their best when they're playing that style.
I'll tell you one thing, Brad. They'll never settle for a shot they do not want to take. They will work the ball around the perimeter and work inside and then out before attempting any shots.
The center with the ball. They go inside and now back outside.
I tell you, inside-outside action always works.
For two, White picks up the foul. Third team foul. McNeil checks back in.
Hey, yes, sometimes that quick breather can be the difference, Brad.
Opportunity now for an easy one. Makes his first.
Yeah, I knew they couldn't leave him out for too long.
The shooting guard takes the feed as we continue to track the game's tempo.
A little half-court action and a little fast breaking, Brad. As a result, we have a balanced tempo reading.
For the bucket, off the rim and no good. Childress receives the pass. That spin move's not going to work against this defense.
That's a no-no.
Swatted from behind.
Never saw him coming, Brad.
The lay-in. Looks like they want a TO, Dick.
Hey, the motor's running, baby. Coach has got to figure out how to stop this run.
I wouldn't mind seeing him change things up a little bit, Dick, here.
I wouldn't be surprised either.
Childress receives the ball. Gave it up. He can't get any more open than that. Misses on the three-point attempt. There's a look at the current tempo for the game.
Hey, currently the tempo is definitely on the high side, Brad.
Banks receives the pass. Trying to feed the low block. That spin move not successful, Dick.
I tell you, great job on the defense, not allowing him to make that turn.
The skip pass is picked off. Too physical. Oh, and he's not going to be happy with that call.
Well, silly foul right there, but look at his face. His facial expression tells it all.
Here we go. The ball goes out of play. Off the inbound.
Step out on that screener.
Looking to move it around the perimeter. Tries for two. Up and in. McNeil handles the pass. Steals the pass. Now in transition.
Great finish off the transition, Brad.
What are some of the things that up-tempo teams will look to do, Dick?
Hey, that's definitely their thing, Brad. They love to get players who look to attack offensively. Guys who aren't shy when it comes to taking shots early and often.
He's fine to charge.
Great court savvy by the youngster.
Oh, and he's not going to be happy with that call.
Well, silly foul right there, but look at his face. His facial expression tells it all.
A great trap initiated by the defense. Escapes some trouble and makes a pass out. Working it around the perimeter. That's been moved, not going to work against a defense like that.
I tell you, they did a great job scouting post play because they were really anticipating the spin.
Oh, and you can see the frustration as he picks up the foul.
Oh, that's a bad foul right there, Brad.
Goes up for two. Number 30 is called for the defensive foul. Fourth team foul. Chance for an easy one. First one is good. That line is really being good to him tonight, Dick.
That line's always good, Brad. These guys just have to make good use of it.
Intercepted. Number 30 is called for the foul. He is going to the line. First shot, no good. Misses the second shot. Number 30 handles the feed. On the dribble, gives it up. For two, the lay-in. Coach calls for a timeout. He wants to talk some things over. For the bucket, up and in. And there's what the game tempo is looking like tonight.
Long possessions, a few fast breaks is the reason for that, Brad.
Tries for two, the lay-in. Pushes it up. Makes the block. Scott looks to be down emotionally.
Emotionally, he needs some inspiration.
Duncan receives the pass. And he goes with a spin.
I tell you, field the defensive player on your hip, going one way, and you spin back the other way.
Well, let's take a look at the tempo each team is going to try to set for this game, Richard.
Well, whenever you have two teams looking to control the speed of the game, you need to keep your eye on how each team makes changes. Setting the tempo can be an advantage, but adapting can be just as important.
To the line. It goes in.
Makes those free throws count. Wants to go back on that campus as BMOC. Big man on campus, baby.
They'll work it around the arc. For two. Up and in. Oliver receives the pass. They work it around the perimeter. Unloads a three. They're punishing the rim with those misses from three-point land.
Yeah, Brad, no one seems to have found the touch.
Looking for a good shot. For the bucket. Perfectly executed. Tries for two. The lay-in. On the outside. Goes up for two. Up and in. For two. A lopsided effort on the boards.
These kids are monsters underneath.
Banks receives the ball. Moving it around the perimeter. For the bucket. The lay-in. He goes for three. You can't get away with that. To the charity stripe. Gets the first. They're making good use of their free throw opportunities tonight.
Good free throw shooting teams seem to always give themselves a chance to win.
It's his second. They're shooting extremely well from the stripe tonight, Dick.
Yeah, they're making their coaches look good for making them shoot extra free throws every day.
Gets all of them. No problem so far at the free throw line tonight, Dick.
Well, they're making the most of the free ones.
He doesn't get the hoop to fall. At halftime, the Yellow Jackets are trailing by two. Let's take a look back and watch the play of the half. Well, we're halfway through the contest, Mr. Vitale. What about those points of emphasis of yours?
I'm giving these guys an A, Brad. They've done an unbelievable job with the points of emphasis I brought up during the pregame. It just needs to continue into the second half.
All right, then, we'll continue to monitor things as we go into the second half. Wake Forest found themselves shooting very well, Dick, in that first half.
Hey, that's a true sign of a well-coached team and a mature team. And we don't see too many mature teams. They're not mature like you, Mr. Nessler.
Dick, we're heading into the second half in our player matchup. It's going about the way we thought it would.
Well, they're really doing a great job. Both guys getting good shots, really making them count, and really their teammates are getting them the ball at the right time.
Was that beautiful or what? Duncan handles the feed. Looking for a good shot. The man asking for a screen here.
Hey, whether it ends up in a roll or fade, its well-executed two-man game is always a treat to watch.
10 on the shot clock.
Terrific block shot, though. He's a dominator blocking shots out of the interior.
Up and in. Pushes it up. Dick, not a bad drop step, but it doesn't work for him.
I tell you, just doesn't beat him to the basket. Not quick enough. And a great reaction by the defensive post player.
Turnaround jumper. He grabs the board. Childress handles the pass. Ten seconds to shoot. Tries for two. The lay-in. Work the perimeter.
Spacing so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
He lets it go. Missed it. Isolated on the outside. They're working around the arc, looking for the open jumper. On the shot clock. Inside. That spin move's not going to work against a defense like that.
I tell you, they did a great job scouting post play because they were really anticipating the spin.
Well, here's a look at the tempo for both teams tonight, Dick.
You know, it's crucial, Brad, that both teams stick to their style of play. If not, the chances of them winning definitely decreases.
This one could go either way.
It's going to be a charge on the offense, baby.
Oh, and you can see the frustration as he picks up the foul.
Oh, that's a bad foul right there, Brad.
Traps in place, Dick. Passes it out of the trap. They work the perimeter. Turns it over. Here they go in transition. Goes up for two. Up and in.
Wow, let's check out the replay.
Here comes the ball screen. With the jumper. They work it around the perimeter. For two. In and out. Pushes it up. Gets the rejection. The lay-in. The ball goes out of bounds. And there's a look at the backcourt comparison, Dick.
I tell you, Brad, you always want to know how the primary ball handlers are doing. Are they getting their teams quality shots, good opportunities? The team which takes care of these things usually is in a better position to win a game.
Foul charge. He cashed in on the layup and gets the foul.
He knew he was going to get fouled, Brad, but he took the hit like a man.
He'll get one. Sinks it. That line is really being good to him tonight, Dick.
That line's always good, Brad. These guys just have to make good use of it. Up and inside.
Goes up for two. And he missed. Gave it up. He gets the bucket. Timeout's called. Dick, you think the coach is trying to slow up this run a little?
Absolutely. He looks calm over there on the sideline, but I bet he's steaming inside.
Looks like we're ready to step back out onto the court. He passes it out of the trap for two. Up and in. Now they work it around the perimeter. He shoots from the deep corner. No good. They'd like to get it inside to the low block. Unable to so far. Nice job of packing it in defensively.
Yeah, they're really doing a great job packing it in, and a great job of anticipating that lateral pass.
For the bucket, got to control yourself. Goes to the free throw line. Gets it. Dick, they're really getting it done from the line tonight, aren't they?
And a surprisingly collective effort, Brad.
Got them both.
Oh, he drained it. Nothing but nylon, MBN.
He goes with a jump hook. Kept alive, though, offensive rebound. Tries for two. The lay-in. They've got a player spotting up on the three. And he goes with a spin.
I tell you, feel the defensive player on your hip, going one way, and you spin back the other way.
Definitely a foul. That one puts the personal in personal. Picks up the foul.
I tell you, poor play defensively. Look at the facial expression.
And again, they'll inbound on the baseline. They get an open three. Scorches the net.
Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing.
Ball comes back out from the post.
I tell you, Brad, you got to have a post player that anticipates and knows how to find the open man.
Number 44 takes the feed.
Dump it inside.
turnaround jumper. He gets the board. Arm and foul. The layup's good and one, Dick.
Hey, that's good concentration. Taking the ball hard to the hoop, knowing that someone's going to hack you.
Oliver steps to the line for the first time. He makes it. They're making good use of their free throw opportunities tonight.
Good free throw shooting teams seem to always give themselves a chance to win. Look at that spacing.
Intercepted. It's a fast break possibility. The small forward gets the pass. The crowd is definitely doing their thing. Listen to the chant.
Who says there's no such thing as a home court advantage?
Now the turnaround jumper. Way off target. Up and in.
Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important to have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps. He throws it up from downtown. These guys are really banging the boards.
They have great anticipation for the miss.
Duncan receives the pass. Had a momentary look from three-point land. They go with the entry pass on the post. Turnaround jumper. He grabs the rebound. Cross court. With a little baby hook. Dickey simply on fire.
Hey, call the fire department, baby. This one's burning up.
Ball comes back out from the post.
I tell you, Brad, you got to have a post player that anticipates and knows how to find the open man.
He puts up the J and a chance for a three-point play.
The old-fashioned way, as we say.
Let's go to the third member of our broadcast team. Here's Aaron Andrews.
Brad, before the game, both coaches and players said they were looking forward to tonight's matchup. Whose weaknesses will be exposed and who will really step up, guys?
Aaron Andrews always close to the action. Childress handles the feed.
Great elevator man. That's the elevator guy. What a high riser.
Down inside for two. The lane. And there's sort of a snapshot of our game tempo.
The tempo is definitely on the slower side. Something that works well for some teams and not so well for others.
Barnes receives the pass. For the bucket. Off the rim and no good. On the dribble, gives it up. And the ball goes out of play. Boy, assist-to-turnover ratios are big, and that's a big turnover.
I'll tell you, you're turning the ball over too often. You can't win when you do that.
Pittman receives the ball.
The pressure's getting to him, Brad.
Lets it fly. Can't connect. There's the tempo for the game thus far.
A little half-court action and a little fast breaking, Brad. As a result, we have a balanced tempo reading.
On the outside. Tries for two. Can't get the shot to go. Pittman receives the ball.
I'll tell you, he missed the post guy. The post guy had the great angle, was locking on the box.
Great defense, forcing a call of 5 seconds. Duncan handles the pass. Looking to move it around the perimeter. Eludes the trap there. Number 3 handles the pass. From the top of the key.
Little bump. Says, I like that. Now let's see if he can convert.
Steps to the line for an easy one. He gets it to go.
He converts on that free throw line, and that's major.
This is college basketball at its best, Dick.
The man is off the charts, Brad.
Dumps it in. He missed on the steal. That's going to be the offense's game.
Yes, sir. They got the advantage right there once he misses that gamble.
Oliver receives the ball. Goes up. Off the mark. As we continue to track the game's tempo.
A snail's pace, Brad. That's the tempo of this game. But if that's your philosophy, so be it.
Gave it up. The Yellow Jackets are on the run.
Good drive right there. Good penetration.
Take a look at this highlight, courtesy of Pontiac. Working it around the perimeter. Big finish coming here, partner. I'm not going anywhere.
Offensively, this is when it's extremely important to have the right people shooting the basketball at the right times.
Here, a 5-second call forced by that determined defense. Ball coming in from the sideline. They'll work it around the arc. He passes it out of the trap. They're working around the perimeter. Great defense. For the bucket. Can't get the shot to drop. Well, let's take a look at the tempo each team is going to try to set for this game. Richard?
Well, whenever you have two teams looking to control the speed of the game, you need to keep your eye on how each team makes changes. Setting the tempo can be an advantage, but adapting can be just as important.
Rims out. Scott receives the pass. Cross court. He takes the open jumper. He's making just terrible choices shooting the ball.
He's got to settle down, man. Settle that cat down.
On the dribble, gives it up. Goes up for two. Foul charge. He goes to the line for the first time. Makes his first. Gets them both. They have found their stroke at the stripe tonight, Dick.
This has always been an excellent free throw shooting bunch. Hey, dodge one there, Brad.
He attempts the trifecta. Dick, can they eventually get it going from behind the arc, you think?
If they stop forcing him, sure.
Looking for a good shot. Tries for two. Doesn't go. On the outside. He throws it up from downtown. The Demon Deacons have found a player who cannot seem to miss, Dick.
They need to keep feeding him the ball. It's simple.
Barnes handles it. He gets the rejection.
They keep saying, get that stuff out of here.
And we get a look here at our foul and timeout situation.
Hey, Brad, many games are lost because coaches fail to manage the clock. Possession or timeout situation. Let's see how these coaches fare tonight. Handled the trap really well there, Brad.
Banks handles the feed. Trying to pack it inside. Nice move with the face-up.
I'll tell you one thing, Brad. I like guys that are versatile in that post. Facing up is a way to take advantage of three basic moves.
Gets the feed down low. Now the turnaround jumper.
I'll tell you, what a nice turnaround jump shot. Soft as velvet, fading away, impossible to block.
Jackson handles the pass. Moving it around the perimeter. And now there's a whistle and a foul. He goes to the line for the first time. He hits the first. They're seeing them all fall from the line tonight.
That's a crucial plus down the stretch, Brad.
He makes his second shot. No problem so far at the free throw line tonight, Dick.
Well, they're making the most of the free ones.
Whistle blown. That's a backcourt infraction.
You can't make those kind of mistakes in games like these, Brad.
Takes away the pass. Gave it up. For the deuce. Number 10 is charged with the foul.
Hey, Brad, you want to get to the line early and often. You end up getting your opponents into foul trouble, and it's also an opportunity to get some points.
Second shot is good. They're making good use of their free throw opportunities tonight.
Good free throw shooting teams seem to always give themselves a chance to win.
looking. Receives the ball. For two. He nails the shot. Pushes it. For the bucket. Obvious foul. Chance to give an easy one here. Up and in. They have found their stroke at the stripe tonight, Dick.
This has always been an excellent free throw shooting bunch.
Second one is good. They're shooting extremely well from the stripe tonight, Dick.
Yeah, they're making their coaches look good for making them shoot extra free throws every day.
Banks receives the pass. Looking for a good shot. Picks off the pass. Fed the low block. He gives him the fake. Goes up for two. Well, Dick, there's a look at the foul situation.
Well, you know, Brad, a lot of times the first team to the bonus will get the advantage. That means they're playing aggressive basketball. It means they get to the charity stripe quicker and have an opportunity to rack up some easy points.
Mackey goes to the line for the first time. He misses it. Second one, no good. One observation about half-court teams is their overall level of success at the offensive end when they get the ball moving and run their sets, Dick.
Hey, based on what we've seen in their personnel, the half-court style suits them well, Brad. They really rely on spacing and team offensive concepts to score. Longer, drawn-out possessions, as opposed to quick shots, is definitely their style.
Tries for two. It's a one-point game.
1 point usually means free throws, Brad.
On the dribble, gives it up. For the deuce. He misses it. The small forward handles the pass. Worked at perimeter.
Spacing so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
That spin move's not going to work against. He blocks the shot. You can't be that aggressive. And here's a look at the foul situation.
Well, Brad, fouling and knowing when to foul is an important part of the game. If you have fouls to give, sometimes it's better to commit one rather than giving up an easy basket.
Dick, we all know how important it is to get to the free throw line.
Well, there's no doubt about it. I think it's such an unbelievable plus. It means you're playing aggressive basketball, you're playing attacking basketball, and you're creating all kinds of foul problems for the opponent.
Foul shot, no good. Timeout, they want to talk it over right here. And with that timeout, we go to the third member of our broadcast team. Aaron?
Well, Brad, this is a great opportunity for the coaches to calm their players down. I'm sure they're anxious, and they may be a little frazzled. Let's see how it all works out, guys.
Dick, how's it feel to be over there calling the shots?
Everybody likes to call the shots, but the biggest thing for me is being equipped to call the shots. And that comes with preparation. You evaluate your team, and you study your opponents. From there, you'll be able to be in a better position to make the right call.
It'll be interesting to see the level of energy, Dick, when they come out of this timeout. He puts it up at the horn. Foul call. Turnovers, Dick. They just kill you every time.
I'll tell you, Brad, they sure do. You must keep the number to a minimum in order to maximize your number of shot attempts.
Step to the line for the free throw. Well, the arc looked good. Makes the second. Gets the third shot. That line is really being good to him tonight, Dick.
That line's always good, Brad. These guys just have to make good use of it.
It's always interesting to see who's still hot and who's not after a timeout, Dick.
Well, you got to think the shooters might be the most effective, Brad.
Well, Dick, another one's in the books. Final thoughts about the keys we had coming into this game?
These points of emphasis are a great guide for a team. Whether you're an up-tempo, half-court, or somewhere in between, you must do the things which will make you successful.
One skill which is often overlooked is the ability to play to your strengths and not to your weaknesses. It's a must to play your style of play and to do the things that make your team successful. Dick, we can talk about matchups all we want, but really it's not just always a one-on-one matchup. There's a lot of guys out there contributing.
Yeah, there really are. You got to play as a unit. It's all about the team. That's what gets you to the winner's circle.
Wake Forest barely pulls out a win in this well-fought match.
They'll be happy to walk away with a victory from such an evenly matched opponent.
So for Dick Vitale and Aaron Andrews, I'm Brad Nessler saying so long.
I'm a little confused by that one. It's a great one to start the Classic Madness with, back and forth the whole game. They were only down 2, and I thought that shot went in at the end of the game there, but it doesn't let me do a replay, so I can't even check it. I don't think it does. Yeah, I don't have any option to do a replay. I could have swore that long shot went in, and that would have gave them the win by a point. But apparently they say it was after the buzzer, maybe. The only thing I could think of. All right, we're going to get that one plugged into the spreadsheet, and we will be back with the second game this morning. Let's take a look. See if we can do that right now. This one was... Actually, let me get the... All right, 75, 73... And again, they'll match up highest to lowest in the next round automatically. So it doesn't really matter where they are in the bracket. Looks like the next one is going to be the 93 North Carolina Tar Heels and the 86 Navy Midshipmen. So we will be back in a couple minutes with that. Peace.